Greetings to our esteemed course lecturer and my fellow team members. My name is Sarahana with a matrix ID of JP 11130 and 21. Continuing with our chosen theme, my answer about my own journey to success is still ongoing. As success can be achieved in several aspects such as wealth, knowledge, career, family life, and moral aptitude, I, with full confidence, know that I haven't yet reached those heights. I'm still financially dependent, and my career is unfortunately at a standstill. In terms of family life, I did not have any significant other, nevertheless any progeny. Last but not the least, my moral aptitude still needs polishing. I have a long way to go. Following this, a person that I consider to be successful is Lady Aisha bint Abu Bakr. She is most known for being the wife of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I view her as the most successful person, not just because she married my religion's icon, but she herself represents a person that I strive to be. Lady Aisha's role did not limit to being a wonderful wife. She was an erudite scholar and even a well-respected leader for the people of Islam. Her success is undoubted. In terms of wealth, she was wealthy as she was the Prophet's wife, but she still led a humble life. Most of her possessions were given to those who needed it more. For her career, her success lied in the fact that she is considered one of her nation's leaders. Her influence was so great that the people was willing to fight in a civil war she led against the Caliph at that time, simply because of a conflict in an execution of justice. Her success in knowledge can also be perceived in the fact that she was one of the people to memorize the whole of Quran. Not only that, she is also considered one of the most credible source of thousands of hadith, which are narrations from the life of the Prophet. After the Prophet's passing, she went on to dedicate her life in teaching people about Islam. She was so knowledgeable that many prominent companions of the Prophet came to her to gain a better understanding of the intricacies of the rulings in the faith because of her intelligence and mastery of jurisprudence. In terms of family life, she might not have any descendants, but her marriage to the Prophet is strong and full of love. They respected and cared for each other. The Prophet adored her to the extent that he spent his last days with her per his request. For her moral aptitude, there's no need to doubt. Her firmness in the faith is unquestioned. Her success is not only limited to the aspects I mentioned before, but most importantly, the reason I believe that she is one of the epitomes of success is because she showed the might of a woman during times of prevalent misogynistic attitudes. She was a champion for women, and this success can also be proven by the multitudes of verses in the Quran favoring women revealed from her life experiences. Of course, history does not limit her as the only successful woman, especially in recent times. But her impact for me is more poignant as I feel a certain kinship to her. Nevertheless, her story always inspires me to become successful like her. In order to do this, I can take cues from her life and implement them in my own. For example, having perseverance and grit in achieving my goals in my education, career, family, and religion. Another way I can think of is to have firm faith in my beliefs, as only they can accompany and motivate me through life's journey, no matter during the highest of the high or the lowest of the low. Lastly, I think success is fundamentally a construct to have an objective measure towards something that is quite subjective. I believe that success should be measured by our own standards and not anyone else's. So, with that in mind, in my journey towards success, I will take it one step at a time. And if someone finds unreasonable fault with this, I will simply pay no attention to it as my life and my success is my own. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. and salam sejahtera. My name is Zuraini binti Mazen. My matrix number is WEJK16622. Okay, I'll be answering 3 questions. I think number 1, at the moment I do not consider myself to be a successful person. Why? Because there are things in life that I have not achieved yet. And I think people who consider themselves successful are people who are satisfied with what they have achieved in life. But I still have quite a few things to achieve. For example, number 1, my wish is to complete this study with USM and use that knowledge that I have learned from this study to contribute back to society. So number 2, I do not have a fixed income at the moment. So my dream is to have a lot of money. Therefore, I still need to work hard and get a good income and not to have to worry about money again. So that's 2 reasons why. Okay, for the second part of the question, I choose Bill Gates as the most successful person, and I believe most of us know who Bill Gates is. Bill Gates is one of the richest men in the world today. Currently, he is at number 6 in the world, and his net value is $106.1 billion. That's according to Google. I think it will be suffice if we know the meaning of net. Net means the amount left after all deductions are made. So that's how much money he has at the moment. Okay, probably more. Okay, back to Gates. Gates is the co-founder of Microsoft, and he is also a philanthropist. Okay, so Gates and his wife has a foundation called Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation. According to Google, they have contributed so far over $74.6 billion. Okay, he donated $30 billion last year to the United States alone to improve education in the country. So that's a lot of money. Okay, I choose Bill Gates as the most successful person for a few reasons. 1, because he has a lot of money. $106 billion is an amount a person could not imagine. For Gates, he shares his wealth with others. He contributed billions of dollars to help people around the world. I think in the world today, money can definitely buy happiness. Number 2, millionaires and billionaires create job opportunities. They hire hundreds of thousands of people around the world. Gates owns 22 holdings and worth $23 billion. So he has helped a lot of people. Number 3, he is a role model. Gates was actually a university dropout. He went to Harvard and then he quit his study, and he struggled to succeed just as everybody else. Okay, for the last part, how do you work towards being a successful person? Okay, for me to be a successful person, I need to keep going, I need to be patient, and to be persistent. And I also need to continue to empower myself. At the same time, I need to keep giving back to society. I hope that someday I will get the feeling of satisfaction, and then I will know that I am successful. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Nur Nabila binti Muhammad Afandi. I'm from Pulau Pinang, and my matrix number is JG/12337/21. Today, I'm going to talk about a few things. First, about whether I consider myself as a successful person. Second, about a person that I consider successful and the reason why I choose him or her as successful. And the third one is about what do I do to make myself successful. First of all, do I consider myself a successful person? For me, I don't think that I am a successful person. Before I explain why I don't think myself as a successful person, I would like to describe the definition of success to me. For me, the definition of success can be different for each person and individual. For some people, they might think that having a lot of money is a success. Some might think that having passed an exam with flying colors is a success. Some might think that getting famous and getting well known is a success. But for me, to be successful is to be able to live your life to the fullest. So, yes, I still has not considered myself to be a successful person because there's still a lot of things that I would love to do, but unfortunately, I haven't gotten the chance to do so, such as traveling and buying my own house. The second one is about a person that I consider successful and the reason why I chose him or her as a successful person. For me, I chose my father as a successful person. This is because he fit into my definition of success, and that is to be able to live your life to the fullest. For me, I watch my father do the things that he loved every day, and even until today, I still am able to watch him do the things that he loved to do. And he is also a successful and a good father to me and my siblings. He is also a good husband and a good successful husband to my mother. And also, not to forget, he is also a good and great granddad. So for me, he is my successful person. The third one is about what do I do to make myself a successful person. For now, I am still learning my way through life with the guidance from both of my father and mother. And I hope that one day I might also be able to be a successful person, and maybe I can show the person around me and to the person that I love. Maybe I can give the very best version of me, and maybe one day I can also be successful. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and peace be upon. Hello, my name is Muhammad Arfadi bin Marozi, and my metric number JM/13696/20. For the question, I believe that I am a successful person because I can do a lot of work at one time. For example, I work and at the same time I'm also fully study as a student at USM. Therefore, I need to be smart in managing time wisely, which I have to divide my time for work and also for my study. Work is an essential task that I should prioritize in this life compared to study, because before studying, it was written that I cannot neglect my essential task. I also feel that I am successful person because I was able to make both my parents proud. One, I continued my study at the bachelor degree level. It is not an easy for someone like me who has been working, and at the same time I want to continue studying after leaving it for several years, and because of that, it strongly convinced me that I was a successful person. Second, among the people I feel successful is Dr. Fazila Kamsah. He is very famous motivational expert in Malaysia. He is a figure who has received many awards throughout in his life. Among the awards he has received are such as Mahijrah, figure Selangor, and recognition of his contribution to the family and the development of human capital. He holds a bachelor degree in agriculture science and journalist degree from the from University Malaya, and doctorate in organization communication from the University of Wisconsin, Madison, United States, America. In addition, I feel that he is very successful because he can provide motivation and lift my spirit in many things. He can also be said to be a highly charismatic person. Figures like him are very rare, and that is why he is my idol today. For the third question, how I try to be a successful person is that I will try to manage my daily activities by dividing what need to be done first. Delaying will cause a lot of work that is not completed. In addition, I will try to be hone my skill in speaking in public. It is not an easy thing because speaking in front of large audience requires me to not to feel nervous and afraid. In addition, I will also increase the spirit to compete with friends in healthy competition, such as in study or at work. That's why I want to be someone who lag behind and can always move forward in a better direction. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Salam sejahtera. My name is Norazila binti Harun. My metric number is JK14031/21. Am I a successful person? But wait, let's first define what is the meaning of success. According to Cambridge Dictionary, success means something to achieve positive results. Success also means achievement, fame, and or happiness. For myself, I could say I am a successful person as I have fulfilled a few of my life's goals. My achievement for success is getting this degree from USM, which I am currently studying. It is my long-term dream to have a degree, as last time I only managed to complete my diploma, which was 22 years ago due to life challenges. Now that I have stability in family life and work, together with a support from my family, relatives, colleagues, and also my boss, this is my goal to become a successful person. Name a person that you consider successful. Why? During my 15 years of working, I have met with many incredible persons with amazing achievement. One of them is I consider as my mentor, and for myself, she is very a successful story. Her name is Madam ACP Shazrin Emily binti Roslan. When I first knew her, she was an ordinary officer. But with determination, she managed to juggle her life with family of 3 children. She is determined to continue her studies for career advancement. She managed to overcome her struggles and have completed her PhD in year 2015. This is for me is a great achievement and success for a working mother. How do you work towards being a successful person? In order to become a successful person, I have to work hard and manage my time for my family, my work, and my study. During these 4 years of my studies, I have to sacrifice my time, my holidays, to concentrate on my studies, to achieve my goal to have a degree. This would be my success story for me. And most importantly, I hope to motivate my sons to become a successful person. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. I'm Nur Fadilah binti Kosim. My metric number is CG8596/15. I get motivation from Tan Sri Said Mu'ta Al-Bukhari to keep working hard. Tan Sri Said Mu'ta Shah bin Said Nur Al-Bukhari was born in Kedah, but his family was original from Yemen. His father was a businessman. He traveled to Central Asia for business purpose before deciding to stay in Kedah. Tan Sri Said Mohtar Al-Bukhari grew up in poverty. At that time, he had no bed, table or chair in his home in Kampung Kutan Keryang. It was a challenge for him to study and learn. He was also forced to work while still attending school to help support his family. Tan Sri Said Mohtar Al-Bukhari used to help both his father in the cattle breeding industry and his mother in growing and selling vegetables in the market. Tan Sri Said Mohtar Al-Bukhari is well known for his contribution to our society. The Sentosa Transport Company in the Western Protection industry was his first contribution. Additionally, he was awarded a contract to provide food to our nation trip. Tan Sri Said Mohtar Al-Bukhari also founded the Al-Bukhari Foundation. He has provided in the form of education, welfare, and even medical care to several people through his charity. In Kuala Lumpur, Yayasan Al-Bukhari also owned a mosque. His contribution have left a positive impact on local and global community. As a result, when you hear about Yayasan Al-Bukhari, consider the success of the person who overcome and very difficult upbringing to achieve success through his effort. Tan Sri Said Mohtar Al-Bukhari accomplishment serve as motivation for me to continue to success. Thank you.
My name is Muzamil Muhammad Saleh. My metric number JK1317919. Today I would like to present about this finger. This finger is Datuk Sri Muhammad Hamdan Wahid, as the Director General of the BPM Department. He sits as our DG effect on May 2018. Datuk Sri Hamdan is the first Sarawakian to be appointed to that important position. Previously, he had served as the General of the BPM Federated Territories as well as Assistant Director General of the BPM Planning, Research and Development Division. He has a Master of Science degree in Emergency Response Management and Planning from University Putra Malaysia. In addition to a bachelor degree in Mathematics from University Malaya. He has served in JBPM for over 34 years and he held various positions. Datuk Sri Hamdan is even quite experienced in handling disaster management and carrying out the search and rescue operation. However, his greatest experience was leading 1,200 national firemen to carry out the national mission, helping to put out fire in Sumatra, Indonesia in 2007 when he was 34 years old. Why I choose him? This year he will be retired on end of February 2023. So as long the BPM under him leadership, he fought the BPM very well and successful. As a leader, they are valuable characteristics of the Datuk Sri Hamdan Wahid. First, integrity. 2, delegation. 3, communication skill. 4, self-awareness. 5, gratitude. 6, learning agility. 7, influence. 8, empathy. 9, courage. And 10, respect. He treat the people with respect and daily basis. He will release tension and conflict, create trust and improve the effectiveness, creating a culture of respect in about more than the person of the respect. Respectfulness can be shown in many different ways, but he is often start in simply being a good listener who truly seeks, understand and perspective of others. From this figure, Datuk Sri Hamdan is a good leader. Datuk Sri Hamdan, good leader are made, not born. So I believe that leader are made, not born. Put the another way, leadership is a skill can be developed. Good leader are mold to experience, continuous study, adaptation. So you can strengthen any of these 10 characters of the good leader. So good leader is the process. Good leadership is never stop. Leadership is not a destination, it's a journey. So it's to just keep learning and grow. To be a learner is long as of the career. So for me, thanks to Datuk Sri Hamdan. Thank you for always creating the motivation atmosphere around this department. It will be always miss your presence here. Have a great life ahead, your family. I hope you get to do experience of the adventure you want to after retirement, and hope you enjoy a very bit of your life. So, same time.